Good morning. How are you today? This is one of my favorite times of the week because I truly enjoy connecting with you and talking about fashion styling and how we can utilize those tips to create a look that we love, that we feel comfortable in. And for any of you who haven't met me yet, I'm Vesna and I live in Adelaide, beautiful Adelaide, Sydney. And what I do, it's all about inspiring and encouraging women to show up in the world, feeling and looking confident, beautiful, authentic. And we can create that, we can achieve that, but having minimal, happy and organized wardrobes, but learning how to dress to portray our personality, to choose colors and make us look alive and bright. So today we are going to talk all about accessories, but how we can work and use accessories to utilize them for your advantage. And before we go into the world of accessories, let me briefly share with you an exciting news. Some of you are already aware, but let me just, I have right now a book that I'm aiming to self-publish. The book is about confidence, empowerment, beauty, confidence, yeah, that's what I said, and also how we can shine our lights in the world through the way that we dress. The book right now is in Kickstarter, so I would love you to jump online. I'm going to share the link for you, and you can pre-order a book, a copy, and then it will be ready to send to the printer if the campaign succeeds. So I'm just raising now the funds to self-publish my book. So your help will be so appreciated. So by ordering a copy of the book and spreading the message of the book, you are helping me to inspire more women to show up in the world feeling beautiful, confident and authentic. Any questions, let me know. But I can't wait any longer. So I'm going to share with you 3 different scenarios of how we can use accessories for to our advantage. So, number 1, if we have a garment in our wardrobe in a color that doesn't complement our skin, and we know that, we feel that, when we wear a color that, good morning Catherine, how are you? Long time without seeing you. So if we're wearing a top, like for example my jumper in color gray. So gray is a cool color, and I know that cool colors really don't do much on my skin. So what you can do, you can bring a colorful accessory to move the color away from your face. I want you to remember something. The colors that we wear from here to the bottom doesn't really matter. The colors that are around my face here are the colors that are going to make an impact on my skin. So this color, which is very close to my face, doesn't do anything at all. I could add a necklace to bring that color, but I'm going to show you that with this neckline that I have here, it's just going to look too busy, too much, too overwhelming. So that's not really great. That's what I was hiding my earrings actually. Ta-da! That's the pop of color I was looking for. So I was hoping that I was just sort of covering them so you couldn't see them. But by bringing a color that complements my skin close to my face, which is this hot pink, automatically gives it that lift and brings a color that complements my skin. And another thing that I love to do as well, lipstick. I always say that lipstick to me are like an accessory. So I'm going to use my hot pink to bring that color close to my face. So what happens now, I'm using my earrings and the lipstick to accessorize and to move the color gray away from my face. So now my eyes are not only seeing the gray, but I'm seeing the pink close to this area, if that makes sense. So that's how we can make the use of accessories to compensate for the color that doesn't do anything on our skin. So the idea is to move the color away from your face, the color that doesn't complement your skin, and bring the color that adds a beautiful light and cheers you up closer to your face. So that's number one. Number two, the other scenario that I said is how we can use accessories to compensate for a neckline that doesn't do anything at all. For any of you who are watching right now, feel free to jump there and write your questions in the comment below. The more questions, the more practical this is going to be, and the more we can help each other. So yeah, don't be afraid, jump there and ask any questions. So necklines. If we are wearing, if we have a neckline, for example, in a top, and I'm going to use my jumper again, that doesn't do much. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this pin to create a high neckline. Hopefully you guys can still hear me because I'm hiding my mic there. Okay. So quite high right now. And what happened is, our eyes are always looking for details to settle. So the moment that I see this high neckline, which goes sort of like in an horizontal ways, my eyes are going that way because I see that kind of horizontal shape in there. When we have a top that has a high neck, round neckline, and we are short in the torso, we are heavy around the bust line, this is going to make us look shorter and even frumpier. So a great way to add a vertical line, so our eyes go that way, is to introduce, let me just get this, introduce a long necklace. So I'm just going to move a little bit further so you guys can look at me and see the effect of that long neckline. So what happens now? By introducing a long necklace, my eyes are not going any more like that. Now I have a second layer which is going that way. Because we have that second layer going that way, that creates an elongating, slimming or lengthening effect. And by adding that lengthening effect, what happens is this area doesn't look that heavy or close or short anymore. So think about long lines, vertical lines with your accessories. Last week we did the layering effect with scarves and also necklaces. So that's another way that we can introduce another layer to even have more vertical lines. Excellent. Hope you are following me right now. And then the third scenario that we have there in the intro of the video is how we can, if we have a crop jacket, how we can sort of create that lengthening or longer effect with accessories, so how we can make it work. So if we are again a short person, short torso, and we have a crop jacket, so this is quite cropped, it's a wide denim jacket. One way that you can sort of create that longer effect is by adding a layer underneath, which is sort of close in a similar color than your jacket. So if we have a light colored jacket and we add a layer underneath in a light color, that's going to kind of gives you the sensation of a longer torso or garment. But the other thing that we can do is to again add the long line which goes on top of this layer to create the lengthening effect. So we are talking about lengthening, slimming, and what else we said? Yeah, lengthening, slimming, and elongating effect, which is all the same. The moment that we elongate the top part of your body, we create a longer silhouette. All of a sudden, you are going to look taller. So the other thing to keep in mind is that the moment that we add a layer on top of the other layers, Our eyes, remember our eyes are always looking for details. Our eyes are going to have fun. We are going to have fun because rather than seeing these two plain solid color layers, I'm seeing something interesting with the third layer. So all of a sudden, the third layer that I have here becomes the main character, can become the main character of your outfit. So that's pretty much the mini class that we have organized for today. I have a comment here from Catherine. Catherine said, love the great colors in your accessories. Thank you, Catherine. And that's one of the things that we can do. If we are aiming to have a minimalistic wardrobe, and I hope all of you are aiming for that small minimalistic wardrobe, having some colorful, fun scarves, jewelry, earrings, like accessories, can really create a lot of looks out of the small amount of items that you have there. That's why I do believe that accessories can be your best friend. Catherine, do you have any questions about what we have talked today? I'm aiming to go for do shorter videos now, so I love talking, and when I get in my zone, all of a sudden I lose just totally track. So last week I was meant to talk for 5 minutes and the video went for 18, and now I'm sitting on 12 minutes, so I'm quite happy with that. Excellent, guys. Thank you for being here. Any questions, please come back to me. This is something that I feel very passionate about, and I know that can truly help you. So yes, anytime. Thank you.